6 days after Joe Biden was declared the winner of the presidential race, today, for the first time since election night, we heard the president's voice during a COVID-19 briefing.
And today, we also heard from the head of the GOP in Virginia's largest city. 10 at your side's Regina Mobley has an exclusive interview with the chairman of the Republican Party in Virginia Beach. Regina?
Tom and Anita, Bill Curtis, a former naval supply officer, was trained to manage complex situations in stormy seas. Well, Election Day 2020 roiled with record-breaking turnout, millions of absentee ballots, and the pandemic. 10 days later, Curtis says those who voted for Trump deserve a closer look at the results. Donald Trump's fate in Virginia Beach telegraphed what would happen in towns and cities across America over a period of days. While early returns showed Republican candidates ahead, absentee votes closed the curtain on the former reality TV star. The race has been called, with Joe Biden so far capturing 306 Electoral College votes. Bill Curtis, chairman of the Virginia Beach GOP, says not so fast.
We still remain optimistic that perhaps things will change and he will yet be reelected.
Curtis is pinning his hopes on Trump and allies who, with no evidence, are challenging the outcome in court. Team Trump efforts have been struck down so far, even as his own Department of Homeland Security has called the 2020 election the most secure election ever.
That Donald Trump had over 71 million people vote for him. He owes it to them to fight to the very, very end.
Early Friday morning reliably read Arizona turned blue, with Biden picking up 11 Electoral College votes. Across the GOP, few have called to congratulate President-elect Biden and Vice President-elect Kamala Harris. On Friday the 13th, Mr. Trump tweeted Democrats rigged the election, but multiple news reports say the president privately has admitted defeat and he's preparing to run again in 2024.
Yes, if he feels that he has some things he has yet to accomplish and he thinks that an additional 4 years will help him do that, then I would support him.
And he supports Trump's firing of Defense Secretary Mark Esper and the possible termination of others, including the director of the CIA. Curtis says there are many other seasoned professionals who can take their places. More from the head of the Virginia Beach Republican Party on WAVY.com. Regina Mobley, 10 on your side.